Hello, Class 4 students. Are you ready for your English lessons? Shall we start? Have you got the textbook with you, in front of you? Let's begin with Unit 1. It starts with a poem. Shall we read the poem? Is it in front of you? Shall I start? Let us read it together. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. It's a lovely day. Oh, please get up and come and play. The birds are singing in the trees, and you can hear the buzzing bees. Now look at the poem. Can you see the birds? Can you also see the ducks? There's a butterfly. Can you see that? And did you see the little squirrel there? It's a lovely day. Wake up. Are you ready? Good. Let me ask you, are the birds awake? Of course they are. Are you awake? Yeah, of course you are. You are listening to the lesson. Okay. Now, shall we say some words which are there in the poem? Say them after me. Big, bubbles, bin, bag, blue, blow, black. Good. Let me ask you, do you know what the birds, the butterflies and the squirrels, what they talk with each other early in the morning? Do you know that? No, I don't know really, but that's all right. You can talk about that later with your friends and find out what they talk with each other. Okay, here are some sentences. Are you ready to connect them using and but? Good. Look at page 5 now. There are some exercises on page 5. Let's work. Let's combine the sentences. Shall we work on sentence 1? There are 2 sentences. Can you see them? It's time to get up for school. I want to sleep for some more time. Shall we combine these 2 sentences? It's time to get up for school and I want to sleep for some more time. Shall we use and or but? Oh, you are right. So, let's say the sentence. It's time to get up for school, but I want to sleep for some more time. There are some more sentences given for you. Can you work them out? I'll give you a few seconds to try and work them out. Look at those sentences. I shall read and you combine them using and or but. I won't give you the answer. You should work them out yourselves. Sheila got some chocolates for her birthday. She got some new clothes too. Everyone has gone to sleep. I want to read my book. Raju plays cricket. He also plays hockey. Did you get the answers? Good. Now there is another exercise for you at the bottom of page 5. Now one example has been done for you. It's a jumbled up letters. You will do the rest of them yourselves. Okay? Do it as home task. Let's move on. I want all of you to look at page 6. There's a small story there. It's about Neha and her alarm clock. Neha is a little girl like you and she loves sleeping. She has an alarm clock. And this alarm clock rings exactly at 6 o'clock in the morning. But you know, Neha doesn't want to get up. So what does she do? All she does is tells the alarm clock, "Go away. I don't want to hear you." And that poor clock falls down and it is silent. So Neha has no alarm clock to wake her up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Now she is very happy, sleeps. And then what happens? Oh my God! All the birds come there and they all start waking her up. Chirping, chirping, all of them are making so much noise. Oh, they wake her up and she is very unhappy. She tells the birds, "Go away. I don't want you to come and wake me up." And the birds go away. So next day, no birds. So Neha is comfortably sleeping. No alarm clock and no birds, and she's happy sleeping. But then something else comes up. And you know what? Now it is the sun. Or the sun comes up. And the sun wakes her up. Oh my God. My. Again now it's the sun which is waking me up. She is very unhappy. It was the alarm clock, and then it was the birds, and now the sun. She tells the sun, "Go away. Don't wake me up." The sun goes away. And now she sleeps, but then there is somebody else who is waking her up. Who is it now? It's the mother. The mother says, "Neha, wake up." And she wakes up. She has to wake up because she has to go to school. And now she sleeps and suddenly she wakes up at 6 o'clock. And she tells Mummy, "Mother, I've woken up. There are no birds, no alarm clock, no sun, but I have woken up." And you know what the mother says? "Neha, today is a Sunday. Why did you wake up?" "Oh, is that so? Sunday? So I need not wake up at 6 o'clock. But Mummy," she has a question to ask. "Mummy, how did I wake up? No, nothing was there. Even you didn't call me. But how did I wake up?" And mother says, "You woke up because there is a clock inside you. It's called a biological clock, and that wakes you up." Oh, this Neha never knew. That is the end of the story. Now there are some very important words which we must read. Are you ready? Those words are given at the end of that page number 9. Can you see those words? I'm going to read and you will read after me. Okay? Ready? Let us read. Snuggles, mutters, window sill, relax. Now I want all of you later on to find out these words from the lesson. Okay? You will search and find them out. Shall we go a step further now? Good. Now let's turn to page 10. In page 10, we have some activities. Let's look at that. I shall read, and you will also read the first one with me, and then you will read the rest, and we will work them out. It says reading is fun. Let's have some fun now. What time did Neha's clock ring every morning? Look at the answers. There are 3 answers given to you, and you will find out the correct one. Are you ready? Keep your pens and pencils ready. 4 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. What is the right answer? Oh, you know that. 6 o'clock. Good. Let's look at 2. What did the birds say? Sleep on, wake up, go and play. Answer? Good. Wake up. What is inside you that makes you get up at the same time every day? Number 3. Our body clock, our eyes, our feet. What is the right answer? Good, you got it. Our body clock. Now, the last exercise is for you to work as home task. The first one has been done for you, and do the rest as your home task. Now look at the next page. Are you ready? Open the page at page 11. Here are some very interesting things for you to do. It's all about sounds. The sounds that you hear and the sounds that your friends also hear, which means you are going to work them out first, and then you are asking your friends also to work on that, and later when you meet your friends, you are going to exchange your notes. You will check each other's notes. Shall we start? It says, for example, number 1, listen to the sounds around you when you are on your way to school. Do you hear lots of sounds? Oh, of course you do. Discuss them with your friend, the sounds, all that you heard. Now, list them here now. The sounds that you heard. A car, you talking, the sounds from the trees, birds, and from a microphone. And what did your friends hear? Good. You will make a list of all the sounds that you heard, and that should be a very interesting list. And when you check it with your friends, oh, you will be more happy to know more new sounds and so more new words. How nice! Now, there are 2 questions at the bottom of the page. Question number 1 says, if there is no clock in your house, how will you wake up? Difficult question? No, I'll give you a clue. Think of the sun. Very simple. Good. Okay, there is one more question there on that page which you can work on later. Now look at the chart. Can you see the chart now? It's on page 12. Good. Now in this chart, there are a few words hidden. You have to find them out. One word has been done for you. The rest you will find. But what are those words? They are there given on the top in the box. Can you see them? Now look at those words. I am going to read them for you. Listen very carefully, and then you will do the work. I will give you some time to do the work. Mother, birds, clock, alarm, happy, morning, holiday, hungry, Sunday. These are the words you will find hidden in that little chart. Can you see one word there? Can you find it out? It has been worked out for you. What is that word? Look at the chart again. See? Can you find out? Oh yes, it's the word mother. Have you found that word? Good. Now can you work out the rest of them later? When we finish the lesson, you can sit and do that as home task. Good. You can certainly do that. Here are some pairs of words for you to say aloud. Are you ready? I shall say them, each one, and you repeat after me. Let's say them. Get ready. Ought, bought, caught, matter, chatter, shatter, tick-tock, tell, told, train, time, tic-tac, tip, tin, take, tall. Did you say them all right? Did you hear them clearly from me? Good. Later on, you must practice all these words yourselves. Turn the page now. Let's go on to page 13. Are you ready? Good. Now, here is some very interesting exercise for you. You can also check this later with your friends. But first, let us see. It says, who said this? And to whom? Are you ready? I shall read them out and you will say who said this and to whom. Are you ready? Number one. Wake up, dear. Wake up, dear. Who said this? You want to see the lesson? No, you know that. That's right. It's the birds. And who did the birds say to? Neha. Oh, very good. Excellent. Now, are you ready for the next one? Look at the next one. Ma, who woke me up today? Who said this? Ma. Who says? Neha. To who? Mother. Ah, that was very easy. Now the last one there. Why do you sleep at 9 every night? Who says this? Why do you sleep at 9 every night? Good. Mother. To who? Neha. Good. You have done that exercise very well. Now here is a slightly different exercise. Now there are two words in the box. Look at those two words in the box. What are they? Was, were. I'm going to read the first two sentences for you and you will fill in was or were as it suits there. Are you ready? Good. Ram dash a good football player. Was or were? Ram was a good football player. Good. Second one. The cows blank grazing in the field. The cows was or were? Were. Good. Let's read the complete sentences now. Ram was a good football player. The cows were grazing in the field. Why was? Why were in the second sentence? You know the answer. Good. Ram is singular, one person. And the cows, plural, many cows. There are a number of sentences like that. That's for you to work at home. Now, we are almost towards the end of the lesson unit. Now, look at page 14. Now, in this activity, there are some picture clues. You know, if you look at the pictures, you will get the words. But some words are given on the top. Shall we read those words now? Good. Look at that. It says, pulled out, inside, called out, behind, under. Remember, you can either say behind or behind, one of the two, whichever you want. But did you read those words? Now I am going to read that exercise and I will pause. You will find the right word. In the blank, you will fill in the correct word, but before finding out the correct word, take a look at that small picture there. Shall I start reading? Okay, get ready, all of you. Yesterday, I lost a book. I looked for it everywhere. I looked a door. Where did I look? Can you find out from the picture? Oh, you're right. Behind a door. I looked a cupboard. What is the word there? All right, I won't give you the answer. You can find out the answer yourself. I looked a bed. And where is the girl? Under the bed. I could not find it anywhere. Then Sheru. Who is Sheru? My dog. Sheru, my dog, came running to me. I asked him to look for the book. And what did he do? He, another book from my bag. Did you get the answers right? Good. I looked behind a door. I looked inside a cupboard. I could not find anywhere. Then I called out for my dog and he took out another book from the bag. Very clever. Good. Now we are at the last two activities. Very interesting. Look at that first picture on your book. Can you see the picture? It says something about a clock. Can you see the clock? And on the clock, about the clock, a number of words are to be found out. For example, you have to find out something about sound. What can you say about the sound from a clock? Good. Tick-tock. Oh, how nice. Very good. Another word for a clock, something that your father or mother wears when they go to the office. Good. Watch. Like this, you will find some more words for the rest of the blanks. Can you? I'll read out what you have to find out. You have to find a picture for a clock. Nice picture. Will you paste it there? Yeah, good. Very good. Very nice. You can. Or you can draw it yourself. What is the word for a clock in your language? Write that word there. You have a different word for a clock? Good. Write it there. You can write it there. Can you name the different parts of a clock? Yeah? Good. You can talk about the face of a clock and you can talk about many more things. Can you talk about different time? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, good, etc. You can do that. Finally, can you make a small sentence about a clock? You can make whatever sentence you feel like. But one thing you should do is, after doing this exercise, you must show it to your friends and see what they have done. talk to them and find out what they have done. Now, in order that you get this activity correct, there is another small little activity at the bottom of the page, the last one in this lesson unit. It's about morning. Like you did for the clock, here also you will find the sound or another word or whatever description or anything you feel like it, and finally end the activity with a sentence. This completes Unit 1. How did we begin with? We started with a poem. We read a poem. Then we looked at a story. Whose story was it? Tell me. Good. Neha. Who else was there? The birds. And then the sun. And finally, the mother. And then we did lots of activities. We also tried to find out a number of words from a word grid. And finally, we have worked on the clock and the morning. Did you enjoy? Thank you.